Good evening, folks. I just want to tell you that the market is slowly on a bounce back spree, and we could see that the whatever losses most of us have incurred are slowly getting back on the track. People are slowly started making profits, and a lot of my losses. In fact, I have also made a lot of losses, and all those losses have now been recovered, and I am now in green, albeit a little less or lesser one, but not yet reached to that level. However, what I believe and what I feel is that in the coming days, we can see much more stock market appreciating much more, and we can see that this the primarily due to the pause in 90 days tariff, we can see that the stock market is going to again get back to the previous level. If not the previous level, at least it will hit somewhere around 25. That's what 25,000. That's what we are expecting, especially the Nifty 50. And we could see a big momentum, and we could see a lot of stocks, can getting to good levels, moving up the chart, and this is a good time for basically to reap the investment that we have made in the past few months. Especially if you remember, starting September, there was a huge dip, and however, I was quite optimistic. I was investing, but I saw many people who actually backed out of investments and stopped their investments. But what we need to do is, when the stock market falls, we all need to keep investing, because that's the time when we have to invest, and then we can later reap the benefits of these investments. Right. So now I think it's time that we can reap the benefit of these investments. And in few of the stocks also, we will have to invest more and more going in the coming days. And we'll have to watch out for all those stocks where we need to invest, and we can reap a much better benefits. Right. So stay tuned. I'm going to discuss few stocks in the upcoming session, where I will take few fundamentals, few parameters, and we will also discuss more and more on how we can invest better into the stock markets, how we can invest better, so that we can get maximum benefits out of this current situation. So 3 months pause in tariff, so which is 3 months should be a good time for markets to recover. And after 3 months, I think things will slowly come to a better situation, because there will be lots of negotiations that are happening globally. So there will be, of course, there will be a lot of pressure on the US government as well, because if they put the tariff in place, their economy is also going to be affected. It's not that others' economy are going to be affected, but it's US also that's going into the quagmire. Right. So I think it's two ways. Okay, it's a two sword. Okay, so the US might get caught into its own get caught into its own ploy. Right. So they will not take the extreme step now, and I think we have averted the extreme what supposed to happen. Of course, we do not know what happens in future. Nobody knows about it, but still we are quite optimistic that things will turn out for the better, because negotiations, once they start, many countries are negotiating. Almost 75 countries are negotiating, except China, who has retaliated, and US has levied a 245% tariff on the China, and that was a big joke, in fact. Okay, what US is doing, but but it will be difficult times for China and US both, because there is a full-fledged tariff war that has waged between the US and China. So that's a very not such a positive thing between the two countries. But I think from India stands to benefit a lot in such circumstances, because the businesses that from China might we expect might trickle to India in some cases. One good case is that with Bangladesh, for example. Bangladesh also has a high tariff on the textiles, and India comparatively enjoys a lower tariff of 26%. So I think the textile industries might face a very heavy time in Bangladesh compared to India. So the textile manufacturers in India will stand to benefit, and they might export more textiles to the US markets. So that's the update as of now. Let us keep our mind, ears, eyes, everything open, and let's keep watching the stock markets with full alacrity, confidence, and clarity. Thank you. Keep watching Inspire to Live.